right, switching scenes, here we go. As international play on the Independent Broadcast Network continues. As MigoTeam is about to take on the Steel Washers in a battle for the chance to make it to the EHQML Finals. Very excited about this. I'm Winners of the One. I'm here with Aila. And we just got done watching a international series with Russia versus North America. They are still in progress, as a matter of fact. They were going to play another game. But this game was delayed, I think at least partially, so that we could bring you those games. They played 3. They were working on a 4th. If we find out anything about the scoreline of that, we'll be sure to let you know. But I can tell you that the 3 games that we saw were won quite handily by Russia. They really looked good today. They showed up to play, and play they did. So we'll see how this one goes. The Blue Bunnies, who have been very strong in this inaugural season of EHQML, have already made their way to the finals, which will take place tomorrow. We will be showing you those on IBN as well. And thank you, Andrew Gaze. And the email. And all the folks here who are showing love. We love you guys too. We love this game. It is so fun. It is Hockey Question Mark. It's made by Cryptic C. It is by far the greatest first-person hockey game that has ever been made. And so shout out to Cryptic C as always. He's been quite busy with all his different projects, most especially Sub Rosa, coming out on Devolver Digital. I really suggest you check that one out. And right now they're just trying to figure out whether ping is an issue. You know, we talked in the previous games that we saw today about how ping is always an issue in the international games. They're discussing Borktown, but it's laggy there as well. Okay, so they're saying go to Migo number 2. This is Migo server number 2 that we're on. And I believe they are, yeah, I think they're going to go with this one. Which is good. So let's look at the lineups here as they seem to be. For MigoTeam, I'm assuming this will be their starting lineups. Well, we're about to find that out. Oh, because suddenly all the teams have reset. Okay, so it's going to be Migo Meepo, Andrew Gaze, Hema, and Real Full. I'm assuming that's Hema, right? HMA. We're going with that. And hola to email. Gotta give him a shout out. And for the Steel Washers, it's going to be Panda, Grin, Kunix, and Bure. And so, yes, indeed, some of the players that we saw in the Russian games just a while ago, and we know are freshly warmed up, will be facing off against MigoTeam here. So this is going to be a tough matchup. It is best of 3. So the first team who can win 2 of these games will advance. And now we get things started. It's like the classic track by Pink. Get the party started. I forgot all about that one. Just like I forgot about Real Chance at Love. But wow, the Real from the Stallionaires, taken too soon, too soon. When we start losing our obscure reality stars, we really lose something as a culture. But yeah, enough about that. We've got a game on our hands here. As the Steel Washers in red, MigoTeam in blue, both teams fighting for their playoff lives here in the semifinals. And both teams just kind of fighting for room on the ice to move the puck, as it's just kind of been choppy back and forth stuff so far. Not a lot of opportunities at the net just yet. It may be that type of series, or that may be just how things are developing in the early part of this game. But here's Hema in the corner. He will get it to Migo, looking to Andrew Gaze on the wing. He's going to try to catch up with this puck, and it is going to get to the goalie first. That goalie being Grin. That goalie being very good. But Panda, is going to shoot and score on the nice feed from Bure. And Panda, another player you saw if you watched the games earlier. This just in, he's pretty good. And once again, what a play.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, things fairly quiet from my co-caster in the last game. I don't know, Aila, there might be more to say in this one. My knowledge is admittedly limited of the EHQML, other than knowing that these are some very solid players. We've gotten to see some of these games, not a whole lot, over the course of this first season. This is the inaugural season of EHQML. A very much a success, I would say. And they're already starting to plan Season 2. But here's a chance. What a save there! As that one kept out. And another chance here. As again, Grin. Very good between the pipes. Strategy?
Well, Winters, look no further than the scoreboard for the answer to that.
I suppose so, yes, but we are very early in the action. It is a 1-0 lead for the Steel Washers, but they're looking on the doorstep there. And that one just a few inches short of the blade. And so now MigoTeam dug in deep in their zone. They're just going to try to get this out. And first they've got to hang on to it. They do. That is Andrew Gaze with the puck in the corner. Migo Meepo now on the move. He's going to switch it up. Hema there. And try to get it back over. And it will be a race and chase. And the puck belonging to Steel Washers now. The shot. That will go wide. Kunix now. He will send it back to Grin. And Grin, he's going to go ahead and take it to the blue line before he lets go of it. And they were looking for the shot there. Quickly closed down by the MigoTeam defense. 20 seconds now. Another chance at this. And it was blocked traffic in front. So keeping their shape on defense is this MigoTeam, and they will have to continue to do so throughout this series. as they are 1 goal behind as we go into the second. Your thoughts?
Really enjoying this so far.
Yeah, I think these teams match up pretty well. So it sets up an intriguing second period. And again, Steel Washers off the draw, trying to get something going. And they were looking for that one-timer. And now this puck chased down. Grin very alertly is just going to send it out. And so Real Foil playing in net for MigoTeam. On that one's chipped over his head. Looked like it might have been deflected a bit on the way in. And somehow they snaked their way through. Oh, and a chance in front, an empty net. But that one does not go. Oh, a tough one there for MigoTeam. And so now collisions happening at the face-off circle. And everybody being divided from the puck. What a beautiful shot and score off the pass. Bure to Panda to the net. How about that?
Now that is hockey question mark.
It's just beautiful teamwork. And so MigoTeam looking to respond. The shot off the post. Oh. So they're getting some opportunities here. And they're going to hope to capitalize on those as the game continues. Here's a shot. This will go wide. Back down the corner now. Here is Migo with it. And again, we want to thank Migo for all his work to make the international game happen. And that one, a strange deflection, almost had a chance, but just not enough of a chance to result in a goal. Here's Hema now, dumping it back in. They will skate to the puck now. Regained. Will he go for this himself? He does. The wraparound, it is stopped. And this one will go all the way back down to the other end. Real Full's going to stay at home while Andrew Gaze will take this, get it back up to Hema. And where is he going to go with this? He's taking it himself. Moving through. He's going to back pass it here. Andrew Gaze double teamed. Big collision in the corner. That was he was in a difficult spot there as they converged on him. Sent down again, and again it will be up to Andrew to chase this, and he does. He keeps away from Panda. Now here's Bure. We'll get the pass off, though, to Migo Meepo, and down to Hema. They've got a chance here. He shoots and scores! Hema! What a play! Migo Meepo on the pass. How about that?
Wow. Just wow.
Yeah, good work from MigoTeam. But Panda with a quick response. My goodness.
I am almost speechless.
The hat trick from Panda. Right after a very good team effort by MigoTeam to get that in the goal. And here's a shot that goes just wide. And I know they'd like to have several of these shots back as they've been very close, but have not resulted in goals. But a very entertaining game here, and Bure shoves one in from close. 4-1. Wow.
Nothing but quality.
Wow. Okay. Uh, so it is 4-1 now. And MigoTeam trying to get something going again. They've got another shot off, but it is wide. And so the tide has turned dramatically here. And Panda, very dramatic Panda, makes it 4 goals for him, 5 goals for the Steel Washers, and looking to extend that off the post. And they've got to gather it back up. They do. The team might have lost track for a second, but Real Foil is going to keep this out of the net. And your score is 5-1. Tough couple of periods for this Migo team, who've had moments where they're playing very well, but the Steel Washers, they just look good on offense. And that has really been a difference maker. And here's a chance as Grin came out big, kind of forced his hand a little bit there. A gamble that paid off as the shot goes wide. So here we go again. Steel Washers with it. You will chop it away, send it back to center ice. And somebody's going to have to pick this up as the battle for it continues. Swooping in now, Migo. Chance, he's going to move it through. Save made. And breaks things open for some moves on the other end from the Steel Washers. Taking it in. There's Panda. And they're going to work the two-man game for a bit between Panda and Bure. And stopping to pick this back up, MigoTeam. A collision is going to dislodge the puck. And here's a chance. In front, the shot, the score! Hemo with his second of the game. He will get an assist from Migo Mipos, the same tandem who collaborated on their first goal. Also does on the second. And again, just like that, just like it happened before, Panda with an almost immediate response. 6-2. Wow.
I am quite impressed.
Yes, this Steel Washer team looks very, very good. And most especially Panda, who scored a big chunk of their goals. Has been fantastic. And that has been a big difference here. Oh, and he's looking for one in front there. And not able to get it. They're trying to knock this down with a high stick. Not able to, but they will get it back. Migo Mipo will turn and grab this. And will he have room? He's got room to fire. This will go wide to the left. But they will get it back and hold it here in the corner, at least for the time being. Triple teamed now. Steel Washers will get on the move. Now we'll see MigoTeam drop back into position. And now quickly turning to try to generate some offense. 2 minutes left. Down by 4 in this first game of the best of 3. And again, yeah, MigoTeam playing very well. But yeah, it's all been Steel Washers so far, and most especially Panda. And there was a chance that is broken up by Grin. They will get it back here. They've got numbers, and he just tries to push one through 5. Oh, just sitting in the slot, but nobody able to get to it in time. A minute and a half left. And they will get it back. Here's one. Moves it through. That's going to go in. Migo Meepo will get his first of the game, the third of the game for MigoTeam. And email says good goal. And it was. Yeah, that was just he saw an opening and was able to take it. What a play.
High level stuff.
Yeah. They don't have to be big slappers. They don't have to be crazy wristers. Sometimes it's just a matter of just pushing the puck towards the crease and picking your spots to do so. But will it be enough? They have halved the deficit, at least 6-3 now. 30 seconds remain. And here's a chance for the Steel Washers trying to do the same thing in a little bit closer. And the save made. And a good one. Oh, but Kunix is going to shove one through from distance. And there's your wrist shot. 7-3. Migo now shoots and scores quickly off the draw. A second of the game. A big play. But yeah, not enough time. But it does set a pretty good tone for game 2. But put it in stone. Game 1 will end up 7-4. Email says the score may not say so, but this was one of our best games. Yeah, as a team, they looked very good. A lot of things to be happy about there. A lot of things to build on in this game 2. But it does mean that MigoTeam is one game away from potential elimination from Season 1 of EHQML. But lots of credit to the Steel Washers as they looked fantastic there. It was phenomenal. Yeah, I think that's a good, succinct description of things by email. Great offense, but yeah, the shots just weren't hitting the net. They're definitely getting there, but yeah, sometimes the hockey term, the rub of the post, is what comes to mind here. So I think we might have lost a player from Steel Washers. Kunix disappearing from the board here. Hopefully he'll get it sorted and be back. Realfoil says not proud of the last goal. Well, I think, a game like that, nothing to be too ashamed about as a goaltender. I mean, you always feel like you've got a chance to stop every shot, but some of those that he was looking at were just tremendous attempts. And so, yeah, no matter your level of skill in the net, it is the most difficult position on a hockey team, and certainly in hockey ? It damn sure is, because you don't have the benefit of being able to use anything other than the stick to make the save. Now, in the newer versions of hockey ? the 62 branch that's being worked on by Cryptic Sea, that does change, and you can use your whole body. And you can even do a sort of butterfly move with the crouch. So it really adds more tools to the arsenal. Kunix, Panda, Grin, Bure on the ice for Steel Washers. And Real Foil, Andrew Gaze, Migo Meepo, and Hema once again for MigoTeam. So looks like we're pretty much going with the same lineups. They're saying let's just play this. And so game 2 of the best of 3 is underway. Andrew Gaze says for Scotland. And as an American of distinctly Scottish descent, I must agree. Or as the great Scottish wrestler Grado would say, it's your cell. Big campaign going on for Grado right now to try to convince Madonna to let him use Like a Prayer for his ring intro. Which, yes, look up Grado's Madonna ring entrance, and I think you will agree it is the best wrestling ring entrance in the world. I mean, when you have a whole audience of angry drunken Scotsmen singing along to Madonna at the top of their lungs, it brings a tear to the eye, and only a man like Grado can do that. So yes, tweet out the hashtag #SayYesMadonna, I think is the campaign to make that happen, and it must. So shout out to Grado. He's been doing very well in American wrestling. And I know, a very odd digression to make, talking about the UK wrestling scene, but there hasn't been much scoreline-wise to report other than that so far in this game 2, as we are about 2 minutes in and still no scores. So this one a little bit more deliberate on both sides of the puck, especially after that game 1. You're seeing the Steel Washers kind of picking their places to move here, but MigoTeam really trying to disrupt their passing lanes, doing a good job of it. So now they're going to get a shot off here, and it will go wide to the left. And picked up. This could be a chance to move it for MT. They are in blue yet again. They didn't try to confuse the caster by switching sides in between games. Which sometimes teams will do that. I guess they say the ice is different, but it's not. And Panda showing that the ice is no different no matter what, as he picks up right where he left off with yet another goal. And here's a chance again, breaking loose on the draw, the shot, the score! Bure now getting in on the action, and Panda with the assist. And so within about 10 seconds, they go from 0 to 2. Wow.
Nothing but quality.
Yeah, it has to be, Aila, as, they have turned the tides very quickly. So, what's the best approach here? Strategy?
The next few minutes are going to be crucial.
The last few certainly have, as it's just a big turnaround there. We spent a long time just looking at both teams playing the possession game, bouncing it off the back to the front of the net. We've seen that work quite a bit. You'd be surprised how often that works, but not able to convert this time. But everything is deja vu right now for the Steel Washers, as we're under a minute and they are up by 2. Here's a chance for MigoTeam, though. He goes ahead and fires once he got some separation there. But the shot will go wide. 30 seconds now. Here are the Steel Washers moving the puck. They will go ahead and hold things up in the neutral zone and try to set up the pass here. Bure was there. And the puck getting a little squiggly, not able to control. 9 seconds. And Migo having a chance there, but Hema from the long distance. Hello! As Migo did some work in front, puck squirted loose. Hema back there, way back around the blue line. Hey, is Johnny on the spot? They will take that goal. As it makes it 2-1 to start the second period. What a play. What a play. I see you're speechless too, Aila. But here we go. The second period. Your thoughts?
Lots of action, I must say.
Yeah, especially there in the closing moments. And here's another one. Hema. Whoa, what a play by Hema with Migo Meepo. As a beautiful feed. He just caught him in the right place in the slot. How about that?
For sure.
Oh, but Panda with his second of the game. And that seems to be a recurring theme of the series. As soon as MigoTeam generates some momentum, Panda there to quickly answer each and every time. So just a tough series so far for MT, but they're staying with them. It is a 3-2 scoreline here. And we are shortly into the second period now. Puck being taken by Steel Washers. That is Panda again. He is working his way around their entire team looking for the backhand, blocked. So we'll go all the way back. And we'll see Grin take it. A spinning puck. He's able to settle it down enough to get the pass off. And now you'll see them kind of cycling back through into their own zone to give themselves room to launch. And this one going to go over the crossbar. The wild bounce. And now they will try to shovel one into the slot. Not able to do so. Steal chance. Migo Meepo loose on the break. Grin coming out. What a save. But it's going to leave it in front. Migo Meepo on the follow-up is going to shoot and score to tie things up at 3. And just gathering up his own laundry there is Migo Meepo. He makes the initial shot. Grin came out big. It's a gamble when you do that. And the bounce in favor of Migo Meepo, and he is a good enough player to make sure that those opportunities are not squandered. So we got a game on our hands here, folks, in the second period. About halfway through this game, in regulation time, that is, we are tied. Your thoughts?
I cannot wait to see what happens next.
Me neither. These teams are full of surprises. So now down in the corner, Panda taking his time with it, looking for the pass, gets it through, and Bure with the backhand slap will send this into the opposite corner. Migo now taking it. He will dump it loose. Chase down. Kunix there. Panda there as well. Hima's going to be the one to... Oh, he had it for a moment there. But he had his pocket picked, and now Real Full's going to have to come out and wrist this one. And it was a nice pass. He had Hima waiting there for it. And it just bounces over the stick. We're at the 1 minute mark now. And again, Steel Washers on the move. He's going to send this to himself. Bure shoots and scores. Second assist for Panda. Second goal for Bure. And I can't count how many leads that is for Steel Washers, but they are ahead yet again. As we're under a minute now in the second period, 38 seconds to be exact. Steel Washers will take the puck, moving it down. He's got Panda on the wing. I know he sees him. But Bure, he's going to take this himself. Shoot and score! And the hat trick for Bure. Looking very much like his namesake. Without being extorted for money by the Russian mafia, presumably. Yes, I'm old enough to remember those days. 10 seconds now. And, wow, just a big effort from Panda, from Bure, from that whole Steel Washer team. But well played, too, by MigoTeam, as they are really circling the wagons, playing well, playing the team game very well. Andrew Gay says we can still do it. That's the spirit, man. Only down by 2 as you go into the third period, and trying to stave off elimination here as their season on the line here in this last period of Game 2. As a breathless world awaits the outcome of this, see how it plays out. Hima now, Email taking the between the pipes position as he is now in the nets for MigoTeam. So substitution there. As he gets some help from the defense as they're able to break up that pass that was headed towards the slot. And so now, looks like, oh, there's Andrew Gaze. I thought he might have been gone for a second. Off the post, the shot! Yeah, it turned out he was just waiting on his team to catch up. And now Steel Washers loose on the breakaway. They're trying to get to him, but Bure is already past everybody. He scores his 4th of the game. 3 assists from Panda. 6-3 now is your score. And so now some separation on the scoreboard starting to happen between these two teams. Can MigoTeam respond? They're going to have to do it fairly quickly. 3.5 minutes now, potentially left in their season. The winner of this series goes on tomorrow to take on the Blue Bunnies, who have been the best team in EHQML statistically and in the win-loss column. So whichever team does end up prevailing today is going to have a tough road to overcome. Then after that, the NASCAR season begins here in America. Always good times. The shot going across the crease here. Yes, the Daytona 500 is tomorrow. We will not be covering that on the Independent Broadcast Network, although it would be fun. I guess we could do an audio-only stream, and then you could just listen to me talk about it. But here's Hima. He gets his 3rd of the game, the hat trick for Hima. And so, Migo team, not done. Do not count them out just yet. And Realful says that too. It's not over yet. It isn't over yet. 2 minutes. Can they make it happen? They've got the personnel, and they've got the time, and they certainly have the spirit, and they have the save there as Email makes a big stop to keep that momentum going. And Migo, he's loose on the break. Panda's not going to get to him in time. The shot, the score! Second of the game, and a very timely one. And Migo team has brought this to within one. It is 6-5. Wow.
Were you expecting anything like this?
Certainly was not, Aila, and they almost got the equalizer there. There were times when this team was down by quite a few goals, but Migo team rising up to make a game out of this game too. And here they go again. The shot, the score! Hema, his fourth of the game, and this will tie it up with 1 minute and 14 seconds left. What a play. Wow.
Oh my.
Incredible. A huge comeback for Migo team. They are fighting tooth and nail to stay in this. But they're going to have to fend off the Steel Washers here. 46 seconds left. It is in the corner now. And they're going to dig it out and at least get it to the other side. Kunix with a shot. This one will go just shy of the crease and still held on. Working around one, now another. He's going to fire. It's going to go wide, and now the rebound shot on the other side. The backhand will go wide in the other direction. 19 seconds now. Here is Migo Meepo. Again, working from the right wing. He's been so good over there. He shoots and scores again. And hat trick. My goodness.
This is fun to watch.
It's truly amazing, Aila. As 8 seconds now, and this is a historical game for Migo team. They will remember this one forever, no matter what the outcome. A big, big comeback to tie the series at 1. They looked dead in the water there but wow, you just can't keep a good Migo team down. How about that?
Wow. Just wow.
My sentiments exactly, Aila. So the stage is set for a very intriguing and exciting Game 3 in this series. It was looking like the Steel Washers were just going to close things out. They had a big lead. They won the first game with authority. But this historical first season of EHQML is not without its historical games of note. And that one, certainly a milestone in Migo team history. Andrew Gay say he can't wait to see what I had to say about this. So what I had to say, what Aila had to say, wow.
Nothing but quality.
Yeah. I am, needless to say, very excited to see how this Game 3 plays out. Either way, both these teams have really shown us something here today. We've seen some great offense. We've seen some real grit from this Migo team. Will that continue into Game 3? We're going to find out. This is the decider. This is the one that determines who will go up against the Blue Bunnies in the finals. And the shot and score already off the draw from Hema. What a play!
Oh yes.
So the momentum continuing to work in MigoTeam's favor. And the Steel Washers kind of on their heels a bit here, as they were so firmly in control of these early, certainly the first game and much of the second. And with the players that they have, they can certainly regain that momentum quickly with a goal here and there. They've got some guys that are just really good with the puck. As you see Grin skating on D, Kunix in the net now. So some substitutions, or at least some lineup shifting taking place. Some role playing happening for the Steel Washers. And the lineup staying the same for MigoTeam. Dance with the one that brung you, as we say in Texas. That lineup certainly worked well chemistry-wise a while ago. Here's a shot, the rebound, score, Panda tying it up. Bure on the assist. He had that initial shot. And, yeah, those are tough. You try one side, then another. Now off the draw again, Panda with a second. And, yeah, just like we said, these are guys that can change the complexity of a game very quickly, and all of a sudden they're looking for a third, but that one not gonna go, as Email just looking at a torrential barrage of shots from the Steel Washer team, and they are not done. Here they come again. Again, the passing, very good. The save, very good, as he keeps it out. Nice goal work there. But held in. Steel Washer still in the zone, moving it through. Hema trying to get this out and get it out quickly. Email's going to go behind the net to play this. And puck loose now, Migo Meepo. He will switch it left side. As Hema there, Grin is going to be first on the scene. Oh, he almost sent that one dangerously in front. Migo Meepo looking to capitalize. It does go over his stick. Puck still loose. Possible chance. Now down in the corner. And Kunix will get some room and play this out. And here is Panda waiting for it. He's going to shoot and score! His third of the game. 2 assists for Bure. And so already the hat trick for Panda. He has been, again, the difference maker, much like he has been for Steel Washers throughout this series. He has all of their goals here in Game 3. But the steal, the chance, the shot just wide for this scrappy bunch of upstarts. This Migo team, who were on the brink of elimination. And to quote another Scottish movie, they have fought like warrior poets. Robert the Bruce out there. Yeah. So here we go. And another chance. And another save. As Kunix up to the task. So we'll go under a minute. It is 3-1. And MigoTeam down by a couple and possibly more. Here comes Bure. The shot. Huge save. As this one swatted way out into space and beyond. And so they will have to, Grin has to gather this up close to his own net by the time it was all said and done. And here's a long distance pass that's going to, again, take a bounce over the sticks and into the corner. 17 seconds. Migo now with it. He'll be looking to get it loose to Hema, but the steal made, and the Steel Washer steal. And the shot there to close out the first period. 3-1. And yeah, this is good stuff. I don't know what they should do here, Aila. Strategy? No? Strategy?
You know, Winters, as John Madden would say, the team that scores the most is the team that wins.
Yes, John Madden exercised that particular axiom quite often. And he was not wrong. And that has been how things have worked. Oh, shot over the net. And the team that has really excelled at scoring the most goals here has been SW. And that has been a difference maker. And here's another chance. Backhand to forehand and just skating out to shoot this wide. We have elapsed about a minute here into the second period. But yes, the bulk of the scoring has really been, when you've got guys like Panda and Bure, they are incredible goal scorers. And in a series such as this, that's what you need. And Panda, as if to make me look like a wizard, scores his fourth. He has been tough all day long. And that is unsurprising. Your thoughts?
This is just reinforcing my love for the game of hockey.
Me too. Me too, Aila. Either way, however this plays out, this Game 3, this has been a series worthy of the playoffs. And that's what you like to see, especially in a first season like this. I think the European HQML is off to a flying start with this level of play. And both these teams have really made it enjoyable for me to come over across the pond and cast. The games we saw during the regular season, very good. These playoff games, just incredible. And almost a chance there for MigoTeam. They're going to turn around and try to gather this back up for another attempt, but not able to. And so everybody's just trying to kind of wave the sticks and shoo each other away from the puck. And drop pass, possible chance, broken up. So battle in the neutral zone and lots of room here for Panda. And if you give him that much separation, he is going to finish the job, and he does. 5 goals for Panda, 5 goals for SW, 5-1 your score line. 140 here in the second, and they've got another chance. That's Bure, and Email comes out big, and he had to. He didn't have any help at the time. Everybody was skating up, trying to generate some offense, and so he just had to come out and body him to prevent that shot. And now another shot prevented. So here is a possible chance for MigoTeam. Oh, he was looking for it there, and it got away. Here's a chance. Mimo shoots and scores off the backhander. Very, very well done. A nice individual effort once again from Migo, who has shouldered a lot of responsibility here as befits somebody whose team has their name in it. What a play. Wow.
Yes, wow.
Under a minute now, and nobody in the net, so Bure is going to easily take advantage of that with the feed from Panda. 6-2 now. And so the quick response and the quick firing off the draw there. That is going to sail over the crossbar. He was looking for the wraparound there. They're going to hang on to it. And he was trying to send one into the crease. And it's, again, still keeping possession. 5 seconds now. And very cohesive play by MigoTeam there, but not enough to get a goal before intermission. But definitely some good stuff to work with for the third period. Will we see another epic comeback? Who the hell knows? But they're trying to shut the door on them here, as Panda is going to get his 6th of the game. My goodness.
I never quite know what to expect.
Well, one thing you can expect, Aila, is that Panda is going to score some goals. And score he has almost at will here in this entire series, but particularly in this game when his team needed him to close the deal. He has been on point. Wow, just 7-2 is your score. The rebound attempt here, and Bure is going to finish off what he started. Bure has been very good as well. Wow.
As Tupac would say, that is straight bullying.
Yeah. I think you mean straight balling. We may have to correct the grammar a little bit on some of this, Aila. I don't know. But I'm a little tongue-tied myself, though, because I can't say too much, as we have witnessed some amazing hockey here all day long. We saw the Russians really dominate today against North America, more so than they did last week. And we've just seen a much more closely contested series here in the European theater of events. But a long-distance shot and empty net. Panda with his 7th of the game. And Steel Washers approach double digits, as it looks like the dream might be fading for this Migo team. But, guys, you'll always have game 2. I mean, that is certainly something that will stick in the memories of anyone who watched it, and certainly anyone who played in it. A gigantic comeback by any measure. But a Herculean task awaits if they are to make a comeback here from down by 7, especially when Kunix is there to make saves such as that one. And you've got an accomplished goalie like Grin playing on defense. But here's loose on the breakaway. Migo Beepo, he roofs one top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies. And so they are not going to lay down here at the end. Migo Beepo says come back. Oh, they definitely have the mindset. You cannot fault them for that, as it is 9-3. They've got a little over 2 minutes to score 6 goals. Lord knows we've seen crazier things happen. Hockey question mark. But here is Steel Washers. The shot. Panda wide. Bure going back to pick this up. Puck loose, bouncing way up. email has come out of the net, now goes back. 141 now. Potentially remaining in the season for this Migo team. But maybe not. There's Migo people again with his third of the game. And I would be hasty to count them out too quickly, wouldn't I? 9-4. And the improbable comeback attempt continues for this Migo team. This is how you do it, though, man. I mean, for those of you, I've seen teams just lose heart and lay down with smaller deficits than this. But I love to see a team playing with this much heart. You know, because, damn it, you play until the whistle blows. I've always believed this. In my days of playing goalie, the biggest ass whooping I ever took was something like 24-0. It was a team that had played a variation of roller hockey called hardball, and they'd won world championships at it. I did not know this when I played them, but every goal they scored on me, I just got right back up like nothing happened. And, you know, that's how you have to do it. I don't like for people to see me even look like I'm reacting negatively. You know, it's a character thing. And that team had a lot of character. They all came over to me after the game and said, hey, you have nothing to hang your head about. You're as good as any goalie we faced. I also stopped about 70 some odd shots in that game. And but that's how hockey is. And this one is done. You can put it in stone. You can set the lineups for tomorrow. It is going to be the Steel Washers versus the Blue Bunnies for the EHQML finals. But I really, the Migo team, they're very popular here in North America, and I think they showed why today. All personal anecdotes aside, I think their performance is certainly something that we can all learn from. But we can also learn from guys like Panda and Bure, who just lit up the nets. You could have put anybody in the net and they would have trouble stopping a lot of the shots that we saw today, especially from Panda, especially in that last game. It was just a ridiculous amount of scoring. Prolific in every sense of the word. And yes, I'm telling them it was a great series because it was. And yeah, I'm kind of I'm emotionally and physically drained after that, Aila. Final thoughts?
Thank you, Winters. It was a pleasure to cast with you tonight.
You too.
And thank you to everyone who watched and all the teams that played. Don't forget to check out the YouTube. Just type in IBN Casting there and you will find all the episodes of Friday Night Hockey and more. Also follow on Twitter at IBN Casting. And Winters can be found on Twitter as well, at Winters with a 1.
Yes, and these games will be up on that YouTube later. And yes, hockey question mark, y'all. You're looking at the loading screen, and I really recommend picking it up if you haven't already, and starting your own campaign. What a wonderful game. Hockey's just my favorite game anyway, for many reasons. And video game hockey, just as emotion packed, just as action packed. And certainly we saw a densely packed afternoon of action from around the world today here on the Independent Broadcast Network. I feel like we've traveled the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. So from all of us here at the Independent Broadcast Network, we want to thank you for watching, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow because we are not done. There will be finals, as you will see this very same Steel Washers team go up against the Blue Bunnies, who are the best so far as anybody named after a Vincent Gallo movie, would be expected to do. So I think I'm about referenced out. I think we're done, Aila. From all of us here at the Independent Broadcast Network, thank you for watching. We will see you tomorrow and hopefully more in the future. No matter where the game is played, we are here to cover it for you here on the Independent Broadcast Network. Have a great rest of the weekend, folks, and we will see you very, very soon. Thank you.